Hey guys, so today is kind of like a let's rearrange, clean up my beauty room. So I bought myself these two drawer sets from Vanity Impressions or Impressions Vanity. I always say it backwards, I can't remember which one it is. Um, but right now my room is kind of like so all of these shelvings that you guys have seen for a while, these are all like my craft stuff. I want to turn this into mostly my beauty room, so I want to dwindle down my craft stuff. Mainly because with my neck issues, it's hard for me to kind of crochet and do my plastic canvas and stuff anymore. So I don't need as much as I used to of yarn and everything. So I'm just going to kind of go through it and kind of bundle it and probably put it up for sale on either one of my like Poshmarks or Mercari's or maybe a yard sale or something. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, that's what I plan on doing right now. And then I'm going to be working on my Declutter series, which I already started and filmed one so that I can kind of go through this makeup and kind of start dwindling it down as well because it's just kind of getting out of hand. Alright, so I'm just going to set this up and kind of give you guys a view of me just kind of going through everything. It's a lazy day here today, so I am still in my pajamas and it is chilly outside for Florida. So I'm not looking my best today, but I am cleaning, so I don't need to look my best. Alright, so let me get this set up for you guys. Be right back. Alright, so we're going to start with these two sets right here. Well, I'm going to start with this set here, which I think is mostly yarn. Let's see. So yeah, I've already kind of done these into like the yarn muffins. So right now the ones that I've already done into yarn muffins, I think I'm just going to keep at the moment, which might be the majority of these. Let's see here. Alright, so we have these guys here. We have lots of pink. This is fuchsia. This is shocking pink. I'm going to get rid of these bigger ones. I'm going to sell them. This is English Rose. Right now I'm going to keep like one tone of each pink. There's another one of those fuchsias, so I'm going to put that one over there. And there's another one. Get rid of those. This giant coral one I'm going to get rid of. This little peachy one I think I'm going to keep because I use these for plastic canvas mainly. The coral, light coral, I'm getting rid of. And we have this one that doesn't have a label, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as this one, which is Petal Pink. I'm going to get rid of the one that's labeled Petal Pink. Actually, this one right here is Baby Pink. So I'm going to keep the Baby Pink. I'm going to get rid of the ones that say Petal Pink. And I'm going to keep these guys that I put aside here, which is English Rose and this one fuchsia color. And that's peach. Alright, so going pretty good so far there. And then I'm going to turn these into the little muffins. So we have orange here. Lots and lots of orange. Looks like I already did quite a few of these darker oranges and stuff. Let me see what I have not done. This is vibrant orange. We have 2 of those. I have this one. No clue what color this is. I'm going to get rid of this giant one. Alright, then we have pumpkin and pumpkin. So I have 2 pumpkin ones. I'm going to keep the 2 pumpkin oranges, and I'm going to keep the 2 vibrant oranges too out of this one. Didn't do so good on this one here, but okay. But I got rid of this one here that's kind of like a really light peachish orange, I guess. Okay, let's go through. Those are already done. I have these cute little diaper babies that I'm gonna give away that I made. And let's go through this purple here. So we have this Red Heart Baby in lavender. Maybe I might keep that one to go with the baby pink one that I kept. So let's see. Looks like I got quite a few of this one. Light amethyst. Light amethyst. And light amethyst. You know what? I'm going to get rid of orchid, because these great big ones take up a lot of space. So I'm trying to keep the thinner ones. And this one here is a lavender. Is that what these are? These lavender? No, those are amethyst. I'm going to get rid of the lavender. And then I have, what are these? These are orchid, orchid, and orchid. So I'm going to keep the 3 orchid, the 3 amethyst, and I want to keep this one dark purple that I have here for now. And I got rid of this orchid, this lavender, and this bigger lavender. Alright. So down here, I think I have my variegated yarn, which if it's all of my variegated yarn, I'm keeping all of it. Let me see here. Okay. I'm going to take these 2 out and donate them, or put them up for sale for cheap or something. I don't know yet. Okay. Yeah, this is all my variegated yarn. Lots of purples and blues and reds, because these are my favorite type to use, and they get kind of hard to find, so I'm going to keep all those. Alright, let me pull these blue and other ones back out, see what all blue colors I have here. Alright, So I have a lot of this kind of like grayish blue. I did a lot of light blue, kind of teal, and that's like all one color of blue, right? Or is it darker blues? Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of organizing the blue yarn muffins that I did kind of in their rows and in their tone to see what type of room I have. So I want to move some around here. Moving some of this light teals over into here. I'm actually going to get rid of these because I don't care for this silky yarn. It's a pain to use. It's very pretty for baby blankets and stuff because it's super soft, but it likes to unravel on me. Okay, as you can see, I'm kind of moving all my blues and teals in here as best I can. So I have these darker blues over here. I'm going to move the darker teal in with them. Move this yellow out of the way for now. Okay. So we're just gonna put that there. Alright, I'm gonna kind of throw all the ones that I'm keeping so far of the pink and purple in one thing. Alright, let me adjust so I can move to the other side and we can start going through it and see what we can get rid of. Alright, you might hear some noises around the house because my sister is cleaning her bathroom, which is right next to my filming room, so I apologize for any noise, but that's what you're hearing. Let's go through this one here. I'm going to get rid of this orange, which is, it's California Coral. I don't need that one, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And, whoops. I'm going to get rid of this one here, because I don't need that one. I think I've already got rid of majority of that color to begin with. Alright, so in here I already have some yarn muffins done of green. There's some more of that like silky blue that I'm not keeping. So let's see here what we can do organizing this wise. Alright, I'm going to move this over to the other side because I'm not getting rid of anything in here that I haven't already. Alright, let's go through this one. This one is mainly white yarn. I have one brown in here, so I'm going to keep that one. Let's see. I want to get rid of this white because it's this like unraveling type material, kind of like terry cloth looking. Not my favorite to work with. It's from TLC Amore by the makers of Red Heart. This is 3001 white if you're interested in that type of material. And then I want to get rid of this Karen Simply Baby in Little Ivory lace. I just don't like this silky material. It's hard for me to work with. I'll get rid of that one. Alright, now the rest of these, we have Aaron, same, okay. Quite a bit of these, it looks like. Let's keep going and look, because I don't need to keep all of them if they're the same, because they're big rolls. I'm unsure on that one. Okay, that one is just plain white, so I'm going to keep that one. Alright, so yeah. All of these are the same, that Aran color, Aran. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this one that's not labeled and the one that actually says white. I'm going to keep those two, and I'm going to get rid of all of these that are the Aran or Aran. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Color. I have this gray. It's the only gray I have, but I don't really care for this yarn, so I'm going to get rid of it. So I did pretty good on that one. I only kept 2 out of that whole thing. Alright, so I'm going to move this over to the other side with the other yarn. And so pull this from the bottom. I've got some more variegated yarn that I need to move over there to the other one. Okay, so looks like in here some trash apparently. In here we've got like some tans, golds, some big variegated yarn, and like a red and a burgundy. So I'm going to tell you right now, even though I like variegated yarn, I'm not keeping this one just because I've had it a while and I can't think of a use for it for anything for me. So I'm going to get rid of those because they are huge and they take up a lot of room. Alright, and I know I want to keep a burgundy and a red because I don't have any other ones. Alright, so that moves us on to this. So it looks like we have buff, which I'm pretty sure both of these are buff. So I'm going to keep one and get rid of the other one. And then we have this one. This is I use this one a lot for when I need like skin tone yarn color for like pictures of mine and stuff, like, you know, my skin tone. And then we have one gold that I'm going to keep. So that I think brings us to my ruffle yarn, I think. Alright. Okay, so yeah, so I have a lot of this sachet yarn because when the stores were putting them on sale for like $1 or $2, I kind of went crazy. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a use for them other than ruffle scarves, and no one wants ruffle scarves anymore. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys know another use for this. I read somewhere you can like crochet regularly with it too, but I'm not sure how to do that. But let me kind of go through this and see if there's any I want to get rid of, because I'm not sure on these. So I have a couple of these green and kind of goldy ones called Conga. I have 2 of those. Let's see, I have this gold and black ones. I have a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it of those. 6 of those. Yeah. I have purple and gold. I have 1, 2 of those. Alright. And I have these navy and gray, which reminds me of like Dallas Cowboy colors. Which the other one reminds me of like Pittsburgh Steelers and the Vikings, which I think is originally why I bought them. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Yeah, I think that's why I had more of these, because I think I was going to make them for that. Yeah, and then I got 2 of these green and gold ones, which is Green Bay Packer colors, I think. Okay, so now we're down into here. So we have the boho ones that have like this little sequins on them. That one I'm gonna put in the maybe pile. And then I have these that came from, I think, Dollar Tree. These are the Patent Pirouette ones. I don't see a shade on here. Orchid Shimmer. It's got like glitter throughout it. These are not my favorite, like once they're done, of like, I don't know. I just don't like them. So I'm going to get rid of those. So I got 4 of those that I'm going to get rid of. Okay. It's better than I thought I was going to do, because I didn't think I was going to get rid of any in that. Okay. But like I said, I have a lot. Alright. So we have some more of these like glittery ones. These are Shuffle. Looks like I have 1. You have 1, 2, 'Looks like I have 2 of those. Alright. Then we have some more of these ones with the sequins. These are Champagne. I have 1, 2, oh goodness. Running out of room over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And I'm going to put up here in the maybe pile with the other sequins. Alright, let me gather these back in a container so that I have room, and then I'll finish this one. Alright, So some more of these sequiny ones. I'm going to sit right here for now because I don't know how many I have. We have these kind of like fall colors. This is Disco. Looks like I have 2 of them. Set those over there. Alright, some more of these sequin ones in purple. So I have several of those. It's Concord. I believe all of these are red heart except for the ones that I already decluttered earlier in the video. I have, looks like 4 of those. It's a pretty color. Okay, so these I think are the kid ones. No. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we have the sachet minis. I got quite a few of these. Oh, there's another purple. Okay. So I know I saw it on here. Where it says, oh, there it is. Sachet mini. It must be covered up on this one. This is Snow Cone. Really pretty color scheme. 1, 2, 3. That's darker. I have 3 of those, and then I have, looks like 4, maybe 5 of the minis in Fruit Punch. Like I said, I went crazy, and we're not even halfway through this collection. Okay, and then we have... Alright guys, the view may be a little bit different because my battery went dead. I'm not sure where we left off, but I think we left off with minis, and pretty much only have 1 of these left, I believe. So I'm going to set those with that one for right now. And then I have these 2. I think these are regular. Yeah, these are not minis. These are regular ballet. I'm going to set them over here. And then it looks like we have a sequin in coral. Well, there's 2 of those now. Alright, okay, so we have another set here of minis. This is Pixie. I have 4 of those. And right now I'm leaning towards getting rid of all the minis just because I don't have kids, and a lot of the kids that I knew are grown now. They're adults pretty much, and I don't really have any little kids right now to make things for. So yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, is getting rid of all the minis right now. Let's move on to this next section here and see what I've got. Okay, so I think I'm going to pull out these ones in the shade Hip Hop because I'm kind of keeping the ones right now that look like sports colors, and this kind of reminds me of the Raiders. Obviously, I'm not a huge football fan, but you know, I know what teams look like and stuff for the most part. But if I'm wrong, I will go back through and pull the ones out that are not what I think. So I'm just going to stick these down here that I've got started going. Okay. Alright, so more sequin ones. Now these are Mediterranean. Right now I'm just kind of piling things up. It's getting a little crazy here. There's another sequin in Philox, not sure how to say that, because I'm separating them, so when I go back through, I'm gonna kind of go through which ones I want. Okay. Alright, the rest of them in this one looks to be this like glitter infused ones. So I'm gonna turn this sideways like I did the other one, and I'm gonna start kind of pulling what I want to keep. Alright. So I know I want to keep these two in the shade Tutu. I'm just making sure they're not minis. And I know I want to keeping with like that pinky theme. I know I want to keep these two in Ballet. Okay. I'm going to keep some of this purple in Boogie. Have quite a bit of this one. I'm going to put 4 in there, and I'm going to set 3 to this side to see if I'm going to have room for them or not to keep. But as of right now, probably not. Okay. Now, I want to keep some of these in, oh no, those are minis. I'm not keeping the minis. Alright, I'm going to keep this gray and white. I think I only got 2 of those. Yes. And I want to keep some gray. This is just gray. Go with that one. I have a bunch of the gray, so I'm going to set the rest off to the side. I'm running out of room over here. Okay. Ouch. Alright, and I have these, which are called Mambo. I don't really like this pattern, so I'm going to get rid of them. I have 4 of those that I'm going to get rid of. Originally, I bought all these with the intent of making a bunch of the sachet scarves and giving them as gifts and selling quite a bit of them, honestly. Alright, so now we have Iran. It's just like this plain white, kind of cream color. I keep all 3 of those. Okay. So now, let's see, what do we have left in these? Okay. So we have 2 of these guys, which is, oh wait, no, whoops, that's sequin. We have 2 of these guys, which is Disco, very pretty fall color. I'm going to keep those. And then we have, lastly over here, the green, which is Congo. We're going to put those in there. Okay. There are those guys that we went through. Now I can move these minis over here out of the way. I'm telling you, if there are any of you guys who watch me and you have back problems like I do, these grabber guys from Amazon are a lifesaver. They don't pick up everything, but they're really nice. Alright, I'm going to gather up the ones that I've already went through so that I can put them over to the side so I have more room, and then we'll go through all these sequin ones next. Alright guys, I fibbed a little bit. I found a whole nother container of like these glittery ones. So we're going to go through them before we start on these ones with the sequins. Okay, so we have diamonds. These are a bit more sparkly too than these guys. Let's see, how many of these do I have? I have 3 of those. Okay, these are the metallics. That's the difference. Okay, so I want to keep that one for now. Then we have this red metallic one in rubies, super pretty. I think I only have 1 of those. Yeah. Okay, and then we have these black ones with like this rainbow sparkles throughout it. Super pretty. It is called Onyx. And I will tell you, this as a scarf is gorgeous. I have, looks like 4 of those. Okay. Right now I'm just kind of setting up to the top, and then I'll decide what I want to keep and what I don't. Alright, now I think we're back into, yeah, this type here. That's just kind of the regular glittery ones. This is pink, which I have, looks like 2 of. Yeah, I have 2 of those. And I think I want to keep those 2. Okay. And we have this one, which is some more kind of like fallish colors. This is Waltz. I have 1, 2 of those. I'm going to keep those 2. Alright, and I have two of these turquoisey colors in the shade Jive. I want to keep those. Then we have 2 in these dark blue called Roomba. I want to keep those. And now I think I'm into this other type that's like not my favorite. Okay, so these are the Sachet Sparkle. This is Red Hot. These make like really big ringlets, which I don't care for, so I'm going to get rid of those. So we have, looks like we have coral in that as well. Salmon. We have salmon in that, or salmon, however you pronounce it. I have 3 of those. No, it might be 4. I have 4 of those. 5 of those. Alright, I'm going to get rid of those. I might keep one to work up to see what it's going to look like. We'll see. Alright, next we have gray called Platinum in it. I'm going to put it over here for now. Then we have last in here, there's another one of those salmon ones. There's 6 of those. Okay, we have these guys who are Midas. I'm going to put those off to the side for now. Okay, so let's see here. These are emptied out. I'm going to go through the sequin ones and then I'm going to circle back to the metallics and the sparkles. I'm going to keep two of these purples. I want to keep this kind of fuchsia color. I want to keep these two kind of like dark turquoise colors. I'm going to keep these kind of mid-tone turquoise blue. I'm going to keep these two in coral. I'm going to keep this one gray and white one. And black. Black, gray, and white. And let's keep, these are awfully pretty because they've got like rainbow sequins through them. I'm going to keep 2, maybe all 4, we'll see. These 2, what is this color called? Tambourine. Yeah, I'll keep 2 of those 2. Alright. I'm going to keep the other 2 of this one just because it's a simple, everyday, like, color. And you know what? I'm going to keep the purples, all the purples too. Purple is my favorite color. Ah. Okay. Now, let's circle back to the sparkle ones here. Definitely want to keep these black ones. They're one of my favorites. And definitely want to keep these, like gray and black and silver ones. That leaves these white ones I'm going to keep. And then you have this gray and this red. I'm going to keep the red because it's the metallic. You don't know how this like just plain gray is going to look. I'm going to keep him. Alright. Okay, so I think that is all of the yarn. I do have this little baggie here of like scraps that I use when I'm bored and I make granny squares that I've been working on. Just to kind of eventually make a blanket with it. I'm going to put those back in there for now, and then we'll work on them when we go through this stuff in another video. Okay, alright, now that I'm all disgusting and sweaty, I finished going through the yarn. I think I'm going to have to go through it again because there's still quite a lot over here, unfortunately, even though I have 3 canvas tote things full, or 2 canvas things full and a box full of yarn that I got rid of. So I accumulated quite a bit of yarn. Some of it was me from buying, but most of it was given to me by my mother-in-law years and years ago from a friend of hers when I was first getting into crochet. And I enjoyed it. I really appreciated it a lot because anytime I needed a color I could just come in here and get it most of the time. But like I said, it's too hard for me to try to crochet or do plastic canvas as much as I used to, so I'm trying to dwindle down how much yarn I actually keep in here, and I'm more focused on my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok beauty stuff now, so trying to transition a bit, but still keeps, you know, some craft stuff because I do still like to do it from time to time. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. There'll be another video of me going through my other craft stuff, which is all in this middle one here. A lot of this is like plastic canvas and printed cross stitch, things like that. And then there may be some like craft stuff left over from when I was a teacher's assistant. So yeah, we'll go through that in another video. Again, if you guys would please like and subscribe down below. I'm really trying to grow my channel. You know, this year and into next year, I'm about 10 away from my first goal, which is 100, which I know is not a lot of subscribers for YouTube in general, but I set my bar low for my first one, so I'd appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe and get me to 100. I'd appreciate it. Okay, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, guys. Bye.